Shalom. I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachar Kadash. Yahweh been the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai been the true name of his only begotten Son, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. I also want to give double honors unto our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and blessings and salutation unto the elect of Yasha Allah, which consists of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and blessings and salutation unto the hopeful elect, teaching and preaching his word across the four corners of the earth, as well as the men and women that follow, and those who might look like the other nations but are of the nation Israel on their father's side by blood. And I wanted to do a quick response video dealing with the elder brother down in Dallas, him doing a video, which I'll put in the description box, that the earth need new management. Now, upon listening to the video, I thought I heard something to the effect of him saying something about trusting in humanity. But it could have been another video that I was watching earlier today. I'm not 100% sure. But nonetheless, when you watch the video, as you've seen a small clip of a video that he showed within his lesson, of pretty much, how the Edomites, how they operate. They, like he said, they are adverse to life. They're adversary to life. They go about destroying any and everything within their path to get what they want. Which is technically ultimate dominance. They want the seat of the Heavenly Father, but they're willing to destroy all life in order to get it, to the point where, as you see at the end of that clip, you had, so-called aliens that showed up, and they confused, looking around like, damn, what the hell didn't happen? So here it is. He feel like he didn't reach his goal. He goes, sits down and is so proud, right, that he puts a crown upon his head. Like, what are you the king of? Destruction at the end of the day. Anti-life at the end of the day. All right, that's what you are the king of, because that is your blessing. And that is the exact reason why you do not deserve to rule forever, man. Okay, no matter what type of fucking technology you create in this universe, you're not meant to rule forever. All right, it wasn't your blessing. Okay, so I want to jump into this. This is Sirach 10:6. It says, "Bear not hatred to thy neighbor for every wrong, and do nothing at all by injurious practices." And that's Esau's MO. Now, ultimately, this is, you go up and it's speaking about doing unto the godly, but they perceive to be godly. They perceive to be holy. They perceive to be, as the brother said within his lesson, Christians. That's what they perceive to be, but they don't uphold the words of this book, man. All right, they don't uphold it. They take it, twist it, turn it, wrestle it. All right, to try to fit their agenda. It doesn't work like that. All right, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, we take these words to fit the program, the agenda of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, it's not the other way around. It's never worked like that, and it never will work like that, because as his ways are to our ways is as the heaven unto the earth. All right, but he's given us understanding to and the ability to understand why things have to happen. All right, there has to be a reset button, because the earth is completely destroyed, man. The water, the air, the food, the morale, okay, the ethics. Nobody gives a damn about anything. Why? Because they are. Is it at the beginning of this? Oh, okay. I'm actually, I thought I was in chapter 12 speaking about doing unto the godly. So this is chapter 10, Salakia. I mean, I should have started at the top, to be honest. But it says 10:1, it says, "A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered." And this place has no order. All right, you got children over parents, you got women over men. All right, You got the ones who supposedly supposed to protect and serve. They do their police brutality and get off. All right, suspension with pay or administrative leave with pay or whatever the case, but they're still getting paid. There's no punishment to their wrongdoings, man. All right. It says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. Bam, there you go. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. Right? So, being that you only know destruction, that's what you taught the world is destruction. Therefore, everything is destroyed, man. Well, the Lord is going to bring judgment upon this place, and everything is going to be cleaned up to the liking of him. All right, for the rulership of our kingdom being joint heirs with Yahushua. Okay, so let me jump back down. It says, verse 7, pride is hateful before the Most High and man, and by both doeth one commit iniquity. You know, matter of fact, I'm going to just go up to 3 and come down. Salakia. It says, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. So it's showing you how to have a righteous kingdom, have a kingdom well ordered. All right. The way you are, the way the ruler is, the people will be, because it goes down to what you allow. All right. It goes down to what you allow. Okay, if you was actually upholding the ways of the Bible, then this place wouldn't nearly be as messed up as it is, man. Okay, but because all you know is death and destruction, that's all you teach the people. Okay, and that's why there's so much violence and bloodshed and hatred and disorder within this world, right? Because like I said, it says, what did it say? But through prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Yeah, the city shall be inhabited. All right. But no, there has to be constant death because that we are under an unwise ruler. All right. Verse 4, it says, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. All right. And ultimately, that's Yahushua. Okay. Now the Lord picks and chooses who's going to have their rule upon the earth. And we just, he allowed Esau to have the last rulership before the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans rule. All right. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Verse 5, in the hand of the Most High is the prosperity of man, and upon the person of the scribe shall he lay his honor. And that's what they fail to realize, is that the power that they have is the power that the Heavenly Father has given them and allowed them to have. All right. It has nothing to do with them, has nothing to do with what they've done. He allowed them to do those things, man. All right. And ultimately, so he can bring judgment. He was fair enough to let them rule. They didn't know how to do it right. And now he's going to bring judgment and set up right for rulers, man. Because when the righteous are in rule, the people rejoice. But when the wicked are in rule, the people mourn. And nobody is rejoicing in this place. All right. Not sincerely. You know, they find their drugs and their drink to cope for a while. But overall, the earth is on the brink, man. Okay. It says, verse 6, bear not hatred to thy neighbor for every wrong, and do nothing at all by injurious practices. Yeah, people don't know how to forgive. All right. They don't know how to forgive. They don't know how to show mercy that they may receive mercy. All right. Dealing with the man who somebody was in debt to him. And he was in debt to the king, all right, to the ruler, and he begged the ruler for mercy. And then he ran across somebody who was in debt to him, and he gave him no mercy. Well, when the king heard about it, he brought judgment upon him, man. All right, but you don't have that going on in this place, okay? You have nothing but a chaos and disorder, all right? As long as you give them your taxes, they don't care about the ways of the Bible, man. All right. Back down to 7, it says, pride is hateful before the Most High and man, and by both doeth one commit iniquity. And that's why a lot of people are getting fed up, because through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, he's exposing them. All right. So the world is starting to see, because when I first seen that the end part of that video the brother showed, it reminded me of the movie The Day That the Earth Stood Still. And Keanu Reeves, I know there is an older version. I haven't seen that one. But the one I have seen, and even within some of the movies where you have so-called aliens showing up, most of the time it's because the people upon the earth are destroying it already, But especially within the movie, the Day That Earth Stood Still, that's what he said. He said, y'all pretty much destroying this world. Y'all destroying each other. Therefore, we got to get y'all out of here. And then here it is. Here goes humanity feeling some type of way, because they had I don't know if they had a female Secretary of Defense or president within there, some type of woman that was in rulership, and she was all proud and like, how are you showing so much pride to something y'all was bracing impact for? Because what he showed up in was a light or a sphere or something to that effect, and it was headed toward the earth almost as if it was a meteor and is going to crash into it. And then as soon as it entered the atmosphere, it slowed down. That's some technology that y'all ain't ready for, but here it is. You showing your pride, man. Okay. And that's what oozes out of Esau and runs through his vein. And that's why the Lord has to bring judgment. Down to 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And that's this whole society, man. All right. They grape, rob, and delete everything and everybody. Okay? That's how they operate. They came over here. You had the Latin tribes and the native tribes, man. And what did they do? Push the Latin tribes out of here. All right? And shit. The native tribes just constantly killed them off, to the point where they rather drink themselves to death, damn near. Got them on reservations. All right, here it is. You had a whole land. You keeping the land Sabbath. You living your life. And because you are a passionate people, you show love unto these impassionate people. And they do exactly what they supposed to do. Right? Turn their back on you and stab you in the back as soon as you turn around. That's how they roll. Like, I believe it's in the same chapter. They'll come crouching and all of that. But that part might be in chapter 12. As soon as they get an opportunity, boom, they gonna get you. All right? Goes back to the story with the scorpion and the frog. And the scorpion needed to get across the water, so the frog decided to trust him and gave him a little ride across the water. And at first the frog didn't want to do it, or it might have been a turtle, I'm not sure, but he didn't want to do it because he like, no, you're gonna sting me. He was like, I'm not gonna sting you. If I sting you, then we're both gonna die. He was like, okay, well, hey, I'll do it. Boom, he stung him. He couldn't help his nature, man. Same as Esau. He can't help his nature. He can't help but be destructive. All right. So, going to end it on this, dealing with, the title of the brother lesson, the earth needs new management, period. All right. This is where it's at. This 2 Ezra 7:42, it says, he answered me and said, this present life is not the end where much glory doeth abide. And it doesn't. Okay? It doesn't at all. He destroyed life and he destroyed everything. You got to watch what you eat. Then you try to eat fruit. They giving you fake rubbery fruit with no seeds. The Lord didn't have it intended like that. All right. They're constantly planting any and everywhere and putting cement and asphalt over everything to where you can't even keep the land Sabbath. You can't, grow crops, and then you got to deal with the concrete breaking all up and creating potholes. Now you got a flat tire and all of that. It wasn't supposed to be like that, man. All right. It wasn't supposed to be like, what was wrong with the dirt roads? You know, it says, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time. That's judgment day, buddy. You know, that is judgment day upon Esau ultimately, and as well as the 2/3 of our people. You know, now the thing is, the ones of our people who don't make it on the first go round, when the Lord show up and bring judgment upon his place, they'll come back and through reincarnation, and then they'll be kings and be rulers and have servants and have peace, man. All right, but Esau, nope, you don't get that, boy. It says, in the beginning of immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past. Yeah, because the Lord is going to give us a new covenant. All right. And he's going to give the earth new management. Okay. Intemperance is at an end. You'll be able to finally control yourself, overcoming the flesh. All right. It's no longer going to be a battle between you and your flesh, which is you being righteous and you sinning. The laws are going to be written within our inward parts, within our DNA, within our spirit, our soul, our mind. We're going to be one with the law. We're not going to go off. That's why we're going to be immortal. There's going to be no reason to die. It says infidelity is cut off. Okay. Righteousness is grown and truth is sprung up. All right. Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor oppress him that has gotten the victory. And the Israelites are going to get the victory at the end of the day, man. All right. The kingdom, the kingdom to come will be our kingdom through the spirit, power, mercy, and grace of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And we're going to have servants. All right. And most of our service is going to be they're going to rejoice to serve us. All right. And I say most of ours because, hey, Esau, he's going to be in a deal of a pickle. All right. So that's what it is, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. The earth needs new management, period. With that, Lord willing, you was edified, and Lord willing, we allowed to endure to the end. And once again, I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachar Kodash, Shalom.